Iball says, good luck. Let's make this cinema. Iball heard me earlier when I said I haven't seen a movie in a while, so doing that for me. I appreciate it. We'll count this down here. Except I'm not counting down because I don't do that anymore. I'm built different. Double 1.8 would be crazy. The, game is crazy. The first game of, I guess I was gonna say first game of the whole stream. That's not true. First game of Dog versus Meme was crazy. It was 1.7 from Dog into 39. That won him the game when Meme had 1.68. Meme lost with the 1.68, which is crazy. Iball starting off with a couple misdrops here. But might just set up something dirty here and gets absolutely bailed. My goodness. And sets up the Vits for fun. Now, here's a fun fact. Iball's Canadian, and that's it. That's just fun. I'll just put it out there. I really want to see bagged milk with my own eyes. And then when I see it, I want to pronounce it baked milk like a Canadian, like a real Canadian. Like, that's like on the bucket list. That's like, I have like 3 things on the bucket list, and that's like number 1. So I just wanted to put that out there since, Canadian. 139 for Iball, 136 for Blue Scuti. The difference being Scuti has not burned. And in turn, Iball has a very small lead. Jade Hart, welcome in, says go Canada. Is thing number 2 coming to Tea Parody? Sort of. Thing number 2 is seeing snow and making a snow angel. Beautiful line spin delayed burn for Iball. Like real snow, and being able to like make a snowball and throw a snowball. That's like number 2 right there. Because I've never seen real snow. If I have, I was like 4, and I don't even think it was that real. The only snow I've seen in the past like 15 years is like the one where it snows a little bit and then like hits the ground and melts. But I want to see like real snow, like a foot of snow. Or is that too much? Is a foot like a lot? It might be a lot. Who knows? Double Tetris. Scores get higher. Deficit stays the same. There's snow on the ground in Hartford right now. Well, unfortunately, I'm not there, Tachnirus. I'm not even there. So you're rubbing salt in the wound. 276 for Iball, 297 for Blue Scuti here. Actually, just Scuti. Scuti has changed his name officially in esports to be on the right side here to take advantage of the fact that everyone who's been on the right side has won today. They rub salt on the rose to make no melt. What? That's crazy. Tetris for Blue Scuti, 345, and another one. Iball unable to Tetris at the moment due to the small dig. Not in any sort of danger, just unable to score at the moment. Opens the well. And well, he's not getting the bar. And this actually could be dangerous. It's not getting the pieces, and Iball is going to top out at 289. At 392, Blue Scuti is good for game number 1. A bit of a gift from Iball. And I'm going to click this button right here, and it's going to go 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Now notice how I counted off beat, so the YouTube commenters would point it out and give us interaction. Also, these players love money, so if you want to give them some and get that total over $499.99, click this link and give them your net worth. Simul Tetris, now you have to give them money. Yeah, I'm talking to you, YouTube, as well. There's a Matcherino link in the comments. Go click it, buddy. That was kind of beautiful, Iball. That was nice. I can't even lie. Early days here, Scuti. Once again, perfect for 3 and looking to continue that. But unfortunately, getting droughted, going to end the perfect streak a little early. Zempro, do you mean top 10 like Canadian Tetris player or just top 10 Canadian? That is the real question. Hedge for Iball, 98,000. 98 as well for Blue Scuti. Scuti gonna get a Tetris. Iball, a small dig here. Iball's a top 10 Canadian of all time. You know, I'm really proud of my laptop here. It really has not given me any trouble this whole stream. 0 dropped frames, no real buffering. It's been a smooth ride. I'm very proud of it. Pat, pat, pat. 190 for Blue Scuti, 151 here for Iball. Got Neto in the chat. Welcome in. Arbaro is giving their list of top 10 Canadians. Iball back about 100,000 points, 4.5 Tetrises at 181, 282 for Blue Scuti, and this is pretty early too. So, you know, on one hand, it could turn into a monster lead, and on the other hand, there's plenty of time for Iball to bring it back. To sides to every story. That's what they say, I've been told. Tetris there for Iball, 250, 351 for Scuti. You spelled it wrong, Zempro. It's embarrassing. Good job. Scuti at 402 now, 85 lines. That's kind of, that could be really good pace. Is that 700 pace still? It may be like just off or just barely. One of the two. Scuti a little bit dependent on the left side. Gonna get a Z. So it's a good start. Gets another one and then gets a T. So all of a sudden that left side is very filled out. Tetris for Iball, 373. You know, the thing is, Iball actually had like a pretty solid game right now. I certainly would not be too upset with a score like this, but just Scuti been maintaining this 100,000 point lead that he got like within the first 50 lines. Iball probably gonna have some work to do on the post transition, maybe even post. Scuti kind of was square dependent there and luckily got that square. Now at 540, 119,000 points in the lead. Iball at 420. Oh, Zemper, I want to DM you something funny later. Just remind me, because I'll forget. It's kind of funny. Scuti 608 with 2 Tetrises to spare. So we could be seeing like a 650 something. Takes 2 bursts and now has no more to have the most efficient way to transition. There's one. 633. The setup. Beautiful J for the tuck and gets a Tetris. 657 transition for Scuti. Iball gonna get like 559. That's certainly a great transition as well. Just somehow 100,000 points behind. Of course, Iball didn't, you know, get to this position for nothing. I mean, he's been kind of smoking the competition this season. Only dropped a few games, now one of them being to Scuti. Has not dropped a single set as of yet. Of course, that means the pressure is mounting on him. Gets another Tetris, 634 to 710 for Scuti. Scuti now having to burn a little bit. Opens the well. Beautiful burn with that J. Gets a bar and a Tetris. Simul Tetris. Or close enough. The graphic didn't show up, but close enough. And another Tetris for both players. $800,000 points on 22 is just kind of bonkers. There's the Simul Tetris graphic. Unable to use that bar for the Tetris. Gets another one. 857 to 771. Iball has been playing very efficient here in the post transition. 800 into 23. Off of a 550 post. Or a transition, rather. Scuti really holding out for a T piece here, not getting it, so was forced to take a burn. Now gonna be forced to take two more. But gets into the bar, gets a Tetris, 980 into 25. Looking like a pretty surefire 25 max here. Gets the max at 197 lines. Iball 869 into 25. This deficit has only grown, albeit is a little bit behind in the line count, so not too much. Another Tetris there. Iball looking at perhaps a 26 max. Certainly is still pretty great, especially for a 550 transition. Scuti at A77 in 26. I love that placement there. Now set up, gets a bar, gets a Tetris. B12 into 27. Meanwhile, Iball gonna max out into 27. My goodness. B87 with two more Tetrises for Scuti. We could be seeing like a mid 1.2 into kill screen. And there's another Tetris. C59 into kill screen for Scuti. Highest of the day so far. Iball, not even on a bad pace, goes into kill screen B75. Gonna have to do some work here. We'll see what he can do. Scuti gets a Tetris D36 ahead, 120,000 points after that Tetris from Iball. Another Tetris C51, D73. Scuti doing a little bit of burning, but has opened the well. Needs a bar. Just takes the triple. Knows he has the runway. 2.5 Tetrises in the lead. There's a bar to Tetris E37. Iball's left side now getting a little bit rough. Needs to hit a pretty fast tap. Gets the J over. Now with the 1.3 D12 Iball. E78 for Scuti. Set up dirty, but not going to get the pieces he needs. Just takes the burn. And a Tetris for Scuti. F26. Iball D26. Now 5 Tetris lead for Scuti. And Iball misses a piece to the left. Now might be setting up center or left well rather. Hitting these taps. But gonna dead drop that T and tops out D33. Scuti with the F86 and 25 is good for game number 2. Play it out. See what you can do. And then you can play CTL again. We have 2 ready, so we're gonna, play some Tetris. I think that's a good idea. Scuti hangs a bar. Gets another one, so it should be fine. Both players 100% Tetris rates. Wow. Just like Fractal 161 in the World Championship. Scuti is playing aggressive. Takes a double to square. Gets a bar for the Tetris. Cousin Avi with the gift sub. The Iball. Perhaps trying to distract him. Iball with the lead now. Only about a 3/4 of a Tetris. It gets a Tetris to kind of solidify that a bit more. Scuti doing a couple tucks there. Bar over gets a Tetris and another bar for another Tetris. And Iball gets the same sequence and benefits from both of the bars once again. Sets up a bar dependency. Getting another bar in the next box and gets a 4th bar for the Tetris. There's only one thing you can say to that, and it's OMG, as the children say. And also my grandfather. He says OMG a lot for some reason. This song is the song that always kicks off my stream. Made me double take when I was like, wait, am I supposed to be commentating right now? If my computer could handle it, I would have you join the booth. But my computer can barely handle streaming as it is. I'm also local recording because I think I messed up audio and there's a chance the whole VOD is muted. So. $277 now for Iball, $224 for Scuti. The VOD is not muted? Oh, okay. Well, that makes it easy. Yeah, I suppose I could have just checked at any point in time. Scuti in a bit of a dig here. Gonna let Iball kind of capitalize a bit. $351 Iball, $232 for Scuti. And looking at the scoreboard here, Iball, like I said, currently 6-0, has only dropped 3 games, and those games, 2 of them were to Sodium and 1 of them was to Nico, and now the 4th one to Blue Scuti. Meanwhile, Scuti, currently 5-1, has beaten everyone except for beaten everyone in a sweep except for Sodium, who also took him to a decider, and then got swept by Alex T, I believe, ending his streak of like 20 wins or something. It's crazy. Alex T ended his season 5-2, 3rd place. Yeah, all these players already guaranteed to go to the playoffs. It just doesn't. There's words in my head and I can't say them. It's just depend on what seed they are, I suppose. Strange how for years I use this playlist, LA Sunsets thing, for sunset walks, and the Tetris community also uses it. This is track 1, by the way. Yeah, it's also the 2nd run through of this 3-hour playlist. You guys ever just like have like words at the tip of your tongue and you're trying to say a sentence and then you can't think of the word and then you just like start dying? Happens to me often. It's very annoying. Not a fan. $487 now for Iball, $354 for Scuti. But Scuti gonna get a dirty Tetris there to try and claw back at this lead a little bit. Kind of the opposite of the last game where Scuti was ahead by 100 to 150,000 points at any given time. Thing is, I only know the first 7 tracks, and sunset walks were only usually about an hour or half an hour. Yeah, I could see this being like a pretty nice sunset walking kind of music. I think CTL's been having like issues with the guy who makes this music recently, like copyright shenanigans. So I don't know how much longer we're gonna be using them for. We'll have to see. 494 transition for Scuti, 606 for Iball. Cox Danny J in the chat says, yeah, Tetris. And I'm like, yeah, Cox Danny J. Hope you're doing well at like, I don't know, like, or like what, 1 p.m. or something. All the way over there. Scuti has brought this back quite a bit. Only back about 50,000 points. 11 a.m. I'm getting closer every time I guess, though. I'm getting closer. And that's what matters. And we try our best, and when we fail, we strive to be better the next time around. It's a life lesson for you guys. Also, players were essentially tied for a moment. And Scuti now has the lead. 677 for Scuti, 676 for Iball. That's about as close as you can get. Whitebed Audio, I thought that royalty free was their thing. I don't know. I don't know the exact issues. I know Peek mentioned having like issues with them, and King had been looking at other music alternatives. Iball getting a little high here. Just hitting these freaking fast tabs. But those misdrops on the left might be deadly, and Iball will top out at 748. Scuti has swept and therefore has won the division. Let's see what Scuti can do here. GG's. Scuti is Zempro's top 1 Canadian. Why did it break? Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Sorry, hang on. Ignore that. There you go. Neto, the finals is that. I won't spoil it, but that match already happened. That was the semis, and the finals is scheduled for I think the 7th or something. Yeah, Scuti and Meme was semis, which already happened. I almost spoiled it. I was like, wait, that means you probably haven't watched it, so I won't spoil it. But that match already did happen. Finals is Saturday? Okay. Might be. And Scuti gonna tap out the rollover. You won Tetris, and now I'll click the happy face winner thing. Yay. Oh, you did watch? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the finals is Saturday. So it's right after Challengers finals, whenever that is. Like immediately following. A little high, blocks the well. Luckily places the piece as well. Gets the Tetris, cleans up the board. Dog now with the nearly 2 Tetris lead, 217 to 178. Meme gets a bar, gets a Tetris, and another one. Would have taken the lead if Dog didn't just get a Tetris there and then another one back to back. So who did both players? Both players are currently 5-1. Who did they lose to? Meme lost to Miles 1-3, and Dog lost to SV. So some very big matches there from SV and Miles to maybe confirm their spots there in the playoffs. Meme sets up a bar dependency column 1, and opts to just take both Tetrises that were available before working on that left side. May just set up a center well here. Yeah, it just looks like she's going to commit to it. There's a quick bar for a Tetris. Takes the lead, but for about a second. Or Dog takes it right back. 381 for Dog, 362 for Meme. Flurry tucks there for Dog. Worked out very nice. Quickly got set up for another Tetris. 427 now. Meme set up as well. Will the bar show? Answer is no. No, it won't. But there's the bar. Now it showed. There's a Tetris. 409 to 449. So ahead just over 40,000 points is Dog. Meme getting another Tetris. But Dog striking right back as well. Dog actually behind in the line count now is essentially tied up behind just one line. Oh, I like that burn there from Meme. Another Tetris. 459. These players seem dialed in. Simul Tetris there. Kind of surprised the Simul Tetris graphic isn't showing up there. Back-to-back Simuls, basically. These players are absolutely dialed in, and we might be seeing some crazy scores here tonight. Now, both of these players made top 4, in Dog's case, top 2 of the No Cap November ETM event. Both put on some great performances. You know, Dog still has the finals to happen against Blue Scuti, who we'll also be seeing tonight. To make it far in the no cap, you have to be like pretty dialed in, you know. Well, misdrops here for Meme. Might have to go into transition a bit dirty. The Dog not with the cleanest board either. A very nice burn with that L. Opens up the well with one line to go. Opting to create some holes over dependencies. And Dog transition to 618. 578 for Meme. Perhaps just kind of a nasty P sequence before transition, but they're dealing with it great. Meme's almost out of it. Opens the well, sets up a Tetris. The bar not showing, at least not yet. Dog gets a Tetris on the left. Meme just waiting for a bar to show, not getting it. Keeping the well open as much as possible. Finally gets a bar, gets a Tetris. 639 Meme. 679 for Dog. Got Lucy in the chat. Welcome in. Just in time for the transition of game number 1. A bit of a drought happening here. Meme gonna get a quick Tetris. 719 takes the lead, but ahead in that line count just a little bit. Dog takes it back with that Tetris. Hi, big man. Hello. Stolen short swords. Another Tetris there for Dog. Had a kind of the same issue Curie had earlier, where wasn't reading the bars. That was just for that level. I think they were a little too dark or too light or something. That's working again, so we're good. But Meme has now brought this lead to over a Tetris, 34,000 points. 807 for her, 773 for Dog, and the line count is even. There's a true lead as well. Of course, still plenty of runway for both players, so nothing set in stone, of course. Aknairis, welcome in. Everyone joining in just in time. Tetris for dog, Tetris for meme. A bit of a misdrop there, going to cause a couple of burns here for meme. I think she's going to get out of it pretty quickly, as long as pieces comply. What about setting up that Tetris? Opted not to, but now is essentially clean. A couple more burns to start being able to score Tetrises again. But dog, bring this lead back. Now back less than a Tetris. Meme gets one back though, 946. Tetris for dog, 919. Both players looking for maybe 1.1 before level 29. Another Tetris for dog. One more for meme would be the max. Dog 986 here. Those holes are not real, I believe. It's just NTC. Kind of having a hard time reading it. There's a Tetris for dog. Gets the max out. Meme as well. A50 dog, or A50 meme. A20 dog. Another Tetris for dog. Yeah, there's the boards correct again. Tetris for dog again. Dog has the lead now, but just barely. It's about as close as you can get going into level 29. Meme going to transition B26. Dog transitions B28, separating by 2,000 points into kill screen. Quick Tetris for dog. Meme has cleaned up her stack quickly as well. Tetris for dog to go to 1.2. The 06. Meme holding out for a Tetris. Gets a bar. Gets the Tetris C11. And another Tetris for meme. Another one for dog. C83 to C49 in the favor of dog. Meme bar dependent. Be a triple. It's going to plug it and quickly rinse it out. Gets a bar. Gets a Tetris. Simul Tetris. C98 for meme. D31 for dog. Another one. D70 to D01. Double 1.3s here in game number 1. But meme with a bit of a rough board is digging this out nicely. This Thursday is sure looking thunderous. I have to agree with you there. Dog is really bringing out this lead though. Now 1.463. That'd be an E63 to D24 for meme. Kill screen. The points really start just skyrocketing, so you can quickly lose that lead that you once had. The meme now with the E11. Dog with a 1.56 F61. Could be seeing a level 36 rollover. But a couple of misdrops due to this drought. Just going to bring it down. Not going to risk it. Meme with the Tetris F17 to F77. Only back 60,000 now. Bar dependent once again. Now dependent on an L or a J. Going to fill in the T instead. Gets a bar. Gets Tetris F69 to F91. Leads now only 20,000. Half a Tetris. And dog with the rollover. 1.61. Meme with the rollover takes the lead. And another Tetris. This is coming down to the wire. Both players have 2 more available. Meme only going to get a triple though. Going to hurt one of the Tetris opportunities. 1.666 for dog. Gets a bar. Gets a Tetris to take the lead into double kill screen. Are you kidding me? Meme had to lead until that last Tetris. My God. Kingsman. Three to 1 Tetris. There we go. Neither player doing the Tetris opener, ruining my day. That's all right. Meme started off there with a bit of a misdrop, so I had to do a couple of burns to start, but it's set up, gets a bar, gets a Tetris. Dog gets one as well to start a little later. What's the Tetris opener? So you start with, oh, dog topping out. Huh. Something is amok. So meme, go ahead and top out. We'll see what happens. I'm shivering so bad. All good. All right, so Meme gets a heart there. GG. Easy win. No, I'm kidding. I wish it was cold. Something is a muck. We're not playing Pokemon here. Oh, my bad. That's what I've been doing. I've been playing more Pokemon than Tetris recently. I can't lie. That's a word though. No, am I crazy? I looked it up for last game, but I could not. No, you're good. Take your time. That's a word, right? It's gives you time to research. The phrase running amok describes a situation where someone or something is behaving in a wild, uncontrolled, and potentially dangerous manner. Okay, maybe not the exact phrasing I was thinking of, but it's fine. We have 2 readies. Dog is hopefully no longer shivering, and we'll count this down. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. But yeah, Tetris opener. You get a T-piece first and you get a square. T-piece goes in 3-4 with the little like top of the T facing right. So you can tuck something under it, and then the square goes in 1-2. It's actually just better. It's a good move. Trust me. I mean, with the 700-point lead, the very big lead might be insurmountable. And a first-time chat from Wayward Son says, I'm playing Tetris on my Switch. I heard the NES's port coming to a Switch collection soon. Yeah, it's true, and it's probably going to be really bad, but I'm going to max out on it. It's going to be great. Oh yeah, I never did the queue. Yeah, I never do that. I could do that real quick. Add match. Dog playing Tetris. Meme of all time. AV Geek. Guaffy. Blue Scuti. Iball. 164 for Dog. 184 for Meme here. Is Joy-Con rolling ever going to exist? I don't think so. Because there's only 4 buttons that are like usable on it. So I don't know how you would also rotate while rolling on it. Well, it's not. That's a lie. I have like one idea, but I don't know how like easy it would be to attain. I like the rolling motion is actually quite easy on the Joy-Con. I tried it, but the rotations are going to be the issue. 232 for Dog, 275 for Meme. And as we saw in the last game, I mean, every point matters really. The game was decided on a final Tetris going into level 39. Apparently Nidlo has had enough success rolling on a Pro Controller that he tried it in tech. I tried rolling on the Pro Controller, it's just too thick. Be like, good. And Dog with the Vits. And gets a Tetris rewarded for the war crime. I don't think it's actually a war crime. I think it wasn't. I don't even know if it was a delayed one. I don't have that good of a memory, but it was a good Vits. Quick Aki bar there for Dog. Takes a burn with the square. Just holding up for this bar. Don't know the drought because 17 again. Forever and always. Gets a bar, gets a Tetris. 375 for Dog. 376 for Meme. We once again could be seeing some very high transition scores here. Both players past 400,000 points in the 80 to 90 line range. 451 for me, 448 for Dog. Team sets up that J dependency. Plus 30. Gets the L, fills in the left, gets a bar, gets a Tetris. 478 at 104 lines. Dog at 494 at 101. Has to set up some delayed burns, some awkward placements. I got Hecate rating with a party of 2. You know what? Yeah, I can be biased. I hope Zemper won. Yeah, that's my coach. You guys missed an amazing game number 1, but it was nearly double 1.7. Dog won it with a Tetris into level 39, and Meme lost with a 1.68 because that is NES Tetris in 2024, almost 2025. We're near in transition here. The players have been burning quite a bit. Hasn't scored a ton in the past 30 or so lines. Meme might transition here with the bird. Now gonna get the bar, gets a Tetris. 563 transition for her. Dog gonna transition with a triple. 525. Takes some burns, just plays the safe, brings the stack down, gets a Tetris, goes to 553. 50 drought is crazy. For Meme has a pretty solid early lead here, about 2.5 Tetrises or so. 666 to 630 now with that Tetris for Dog. Seeing a lot of 666s. I mean, Dog had 1.666 at one point last game. Now Meme had 666. I mean, what's going on here? Meme is not getting the J that she so desperately needs. Has to just kind of plug it, and now is forced to do some burning. Dog's chance to capitalize is now. He is set up to do so. The bar will ever show. But a bit of a drought. There's a bar, there's a Tetris, but Meme is now playing a simul Tetris. It's so back. We're so back. I think you are just the devil. It might be. It might be. Zemper 1, let's go.